Hey travelers, welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, I'm super glad you stopped by. This video is your ultimate travel guide to exploring the beautiful and wild Canada. From cozy coastal towns to untouched wilderness, we're diving into Canada's hidden gems, the places that aren't in every tourist brochure. Alright guys, buckle up because we're starting this adventure off strong. Our first stop takes us deep into British Columbia, Wells Grey Provincial Park. They call it the Waterfall Park, and let me tell you, they ain't kidding. We're talking over 40 waterfalls, each more stunning than the last. Imagine this, you're hiking through this lush forest, sunlight filtering through the trees, the sound of rushing water getting louder and louder, and then bam, Helmcken Falls. It's like something straight out of a movie. This massive cascade just plummeting into the canyon below. You can feel the spray on your face, hear the roar echoing through the valley. It's absolutely insane. And the best part? You won't be fighting crowds here. It's just you, the raw power of nature, and maybe a couple of other adventurous souls who know a good thing when they see it. This is Canada at its wildest, its most beautiful, and it's waiting to be explored. All right, from the rugged beauty of BC, let's switch gears completely and head east to the Atlantic coast. Get ready for some serious charm overload because we're about to land in Trinity, Newfoundland, and Labrador. Picture this. Colorful houses perched on hillsides, the smell of salt air and fresh seafood, the sound of waves crashing against the rocks. Time seems to move a little slower here in Trinity, a little more deliberately. Wander through the town's narrow streets lined with historic buildings, some dating back to the 1700s. Pop into a local pub and listen to some traditional Newfoundland music. You might even catch yourself tapping your feet along to the rhythm. Head down to the harbor and watch the fishing boats come and go, their nets full of the day's catch. Or hop on a whale watching tour and witness these majestic creatures in their natural habitat, an experience you won't soon forget. As you savor the flavors of the sea, take a moment to soak in the warmth and hospitality of the locals. Okay, adventure junkies, this one's for you. We're heading way up north to the Yukon Territory, a land of towering mountains, glaciers that stretch as far as the eye can see, and a sense of adventure that's palpable in the air. Get ready to experience Kluane National Park. This place is huge, guys. Over 22,000 square kilometers of pure, unadulterated wilderness. We're talking about the largest non-polar ice fields in the world, home to Canada's highest peak, Mount Logan. Imagine this. You're trekking across a glacier, the crunch of your boots on the ice, the only sound that breaks the silence. The air is crisp and clean, the sun reflecting off the snow-capped peaks all around you. You feel small, insignificant almost, in the face of such vastness and yet strangely alive. And the wildlife. Keep your eyes peeled for grizzly bears, caribou, Dall sheep. Kluane is teeming with creatures perfectly adapted to this rugged environment. Take a scenic flight-seeing tour over the glaciers and be blown away by the sheer scale and beauty of it all. Trust me, it's an experience that will stay with you forever. From the soaring peaks of the Yukon, let's shift gears and head to the prairies of Saskatchewan. Now I know what you're thinking. Prairies? What's so exciting about flatland? Well, hold on to your hats, my friends, because Grasslands National Park is about to blow your mind. Forget towering forests and snow-capped mountains. Here it's all about wide open spaces, endless skies, and a sense of freedom that's hard to find anywhere else. Imagine this. You're driving down a seemingly endless road, the sun beating down on your face, the wind whipping through your hair. The only sounds are the chirping of crickets and the occasional call of a hawk circling overhead. As the sun begins to set, the sky explodes in a riot of colors, fiery oranges, deep purples, and vibrant pinks. And as darkness falls, get ready for a celestial show like no other. Grasslands National Park is home to some of the darkest skies in North America, which means the stars are out in full force. We're talking about millions upon millions of stars. twinkling like diamonds scattered across a black velvet cloth. But it's not just about the views here. Grasslands is also home to a rich diversity of plants and animals, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. It's like stepping back in time to a wilder, untamed era. All right, let's switch gears again and head to the heart of Ontario, to a place where ancient traditions meet breathtaking natural beauty. Get ready to experience the magic of Manitoulin Island, the largest freshwater island in the world. This isn't just any island, guys. This is a place where indigenous culture thrives, where the land and its people are deeply connected. Imagine this. You're paddling along the shores of Lake Huron, the sun warm on your face, the gentle lapping of the water against your canoe, the only sound that breaks the silence. You round a bend, and there it is, a traditional Anishinaabe village nestled amongst the trees. Spend your days exploring the island's many hiking trails, casting a line in its pristine lakes and rivers, or simply relaxing on the shores of one of its many beaches. And in the evenings, gather around a bonfire, listen to the elders share their wisdom, and feel the rhythm of the drums vibrate through your soul. All right, let's set sail for adventure, guys. We're heading to the East Coast again, to a place where history comes alive and the sea is a way of life. Get ready to be charmed by Lunenburg, Nova Scotia, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's as colorful as it is historic. Imagine this. You're strolling along the waterfront, the salty air filling your lungs, the sound of seagulls crying overhead. All around you are brightly painted buildings, each one seemingly more charming than the last. You feel like you've stepped back in time, to a simpler era of tall ships and seafaring adventures. And speaking of tall ships, be sure to check out the Bluenose 2, a replica of the legendary Canadian schooner that once graced the back of the Canadian dime. But Lunenburg isn't just about the past. This vibrant town is also home to a thriving arts and culture scene, with plenty of galleries, studios, and shops to explore. All right, adventurers, this one's not for the faint of heart. We're heading deep into Canada's Northwest Territories, to a place so remote, so wild, it'll take your breath away. Get ready to experience the raw power of Nahanni National Park Reserve. This is a place where rivers carve their way through towering canyons, where waterfalls cascade hundreds of feet into turquoise pools. Imagine this. You're paddling down the South Nahanni River, its emerald green waters carrying you deeper and deeper into the heart of the park. The canyon walls rise up on either side of you, towering thousands of feet above. Nahanni is a place that will challenge you, push you to your limits, and reward you with experiences you'll never forget. All right, let's catch some waves, guys! We're heading back to beautiful British Columbia, to a place where the Pacific Ocean crashes against rugged coastlines, where surfers carve up world-class waves, and where the vibe is as laid back as it gets. Get ready to experience the magic of Tofino. This small town, located on the west coast of Vancouver Island, is a haven for surfers, nature lovers, and anyone looking to escape the ordinary. Imagine this. You're walking along a windswept beach, the sand between your toes, the salty air whipping through your hair. The waves crash against the shore, their roar a constant reminder of the raw power of the Pacific. Spend your days exploring Tofino's many beaches, each one more beautiful than the last. Learn to surf or paddleboard in the waves, or simply relax on the sand and soak up the sun. And in the evenings, cozy up by a bonfire, roast some marshmallows, and watch the sunset over the ocean. All right, get ready for an adventure unlike any other. We're heading north, way north, to Churchill, Manitoba, a place where polar bears roam free and the northern lights dance across the sky. But hold on, this isn't your typical winter wonderland trip. We're going to experience Churchill in the summertime, and trust me, it's just as epic. Forget the snow and ice. In summer, Churchill transforms into a land of vibrant wildflowers, endless tundra, and incredible wildlife encounters. Imagine this. You're kayaking along the Churchill River, the sun warm on your face, the gentle lapping of the water against your kayak, the only sound that breaks the silence. Suddenly, you see them, a pod of beluga whales, their white bodies gleaming in the sunlight as they swim alongside your boat. You can hear their calls, their whistles, their clicks, as if they're trying to communicate with you. It's a magical experience, one you'll never forget. All right, let's wrap up this epic Canadian adventure with a stop in one of the most charming towns you'll ever visit. Get ready to be enchanted by St. Andrews by the Sea, New Brunswick, a place where history, hospitality, and natural beauty collide. Imagine this. You're strolling along Water Street, the town's main drag, lined with colorful buildings housing quaint shops, art galleries, and cozy cafes. The smell of salt air fills your lungs, and the sound of seagulls crying overhead is music to your ears. You feel like you've stepped into a postcard or maybe a Hallmark movie, and you're not mad about it. Spend your days exploring the town's historic sites, like the Algonquin Resort, a grand old dame of a hotel that's hosted royalty and celebrities alike, or hop on a whale-watching tour and try to spot humpback whales, minke whales, and even the occasional right whale. And if you're feeling adventurous, head out to Minister's Island at low tide. You can explore the mansion, the gardens, and the surrounding trails, all while soaking up the incredible views of the Bay of Fundy. So there you have it. 10 of Canada's best hidden gems that'll make your next trip unforgettable. Whether you're into wild adventures, cultural experiences, or just soaking in the views, Canada has it all. If you loved this video, hit that like button. Subscribe for more awesome travel content, and don't forget to click the bell icon so you never miss a new adventure. Drop a comment with your favorite Canadian destination, or let us know what we should cover next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Safe travels!